Hey Tim, so your watch is done. Um, yeah, I wish I could say everything went smoothly, but it didn't. So first off, the dial that you ordered was for a 3 o'clock crown. And what that means is that basically the dial feet on the dial were set up for a watch that has a 3 o'clock crown. So if I had put it on, the whole dial would have been turned. So what I had to do was cut the dial feet off and use adhesive to mount it, dial dots, I'm sure you heard of those, to mount it to the movement spacer ring. So I did that. That took some additional work. I really hate doing mods that way, but there was no other choice. So the reason is that, you know, it's just not a good way to do it. It means that over time this dial has the potential to possibly shift if the watch is dropped or anything like that. But I made sure it was pretty secure, so you should be good on that. I just don't like doing them like that. Then the second thing was your chapter ring that you sent me was incorrect. It must be for a 013 or something, as it was too small. And here you can tell, because here's your stock. Let me move this out of the way. This is your stock chapter ring, and then this is the chapter ring that you provided, that you originally wanted in there. You can see it sits inside of this. It's too small, so it wasn't for a SKX 007 or 009. It had to be for like a 013. Anyhow, I put it back in here with your original hands. That's the chapter ring that you wanted, your original chapter ring, and your dial. So there's all your original parts in there. So I ordered you a new chapter ring from Crystal Times, brushed silver, and put that in there for you. But other than that, everything's good to go. Oh, a new crystal gasket as well. Your other crystal gasket wasn't reusable, even though this was a new watch. It just wouldn't go back in right, so you got a brand new crystal gasket in there as well. And on this dial, there is a, it's really hard to see, there's a dot, like one of the black lines or something, some of the paint or printing that was done on the dial got another little dot on the dial. Anyway, it's like microscopic, but there's also like a slight blemishing to the dial face right in the same spot where that dot is. So I don't know if the guy has tried to clean it up or what or whatever, but anyhow, it's like barely noticeable. I mean, under certain lighting you would have to really look for it, but anyhow, it's all done. So being that I had to do the dial the way that I did and get you a new chapter ring. So originally we said 120. The new chapter ring from Crystal Times with shipping was $40. So then for me to do the dial feet, cut off and mount it with the adhesive, so we'll say 160. We'll say 175 should cover everything. Okay, thanks.